Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents Masters of the Universe Tuesday. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I will be presenting you with Masterverse Masters of the Universe New Eternia He-Man. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just to help the channel out further, or both. That's even more awesome. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. With all that said, let's get into it. Let's kick things off with a look at the packaging. And 30 points of articulation, a barcode, Masterverse, and the scrolly cracky stuff. 6 and up. Nice window showcasing the figure and his accessories. Masters of the Universe, New Eternia He-Man, Mattel. On the bottom, small print, fine print, legalese print, symbols I'm not going to learn, and a barcode. On this side, He-Man, most powerful man in the universe. And on this side, nice artwork of said most powerful man in the universe. On the back, Masters of the Universe, New Eternia, original designs inspired by classic concepts. He-Man, most powerful man in the universe. The most powerful man in the universe explores the world of Eternia, seeking to stop the sinister Skeletor from forging the scimitar of chaos. He can feel the twilight of the world coming. He can feel it in his bones. He must find the megalomaniacal madman, and I'm sure I mispronounced that, and put an end to his havoc once and for all. The fate of the universe demands it. And then here we have the cross sale, each sold separately, subject to availability. Merman, Skeletor, Teela, He-Man. Mattel empowering the next generation to play and recycled. And that, my friends, completes our look at the packaging. Let's take a look at the figure and his accessories, and we'll start with accessories. Handy dandy tweezers. And let's start with extra hands. Here he has the Beastman slap hand. It's on an in and out hinge, nothing new there. Grip hand, again, nothing new on an in and out hinge. The hands that come on the figure are a grip hand on this side and a fist on this side. Both on in and out hinges, but we'll cover that later. Here is the alternate head, which I really like this head. It looks very, very He-Man to me. Nice wash in the hair, too. Much better than the face on the Revelation He-Man. Here he has a dagger. Finally, the classic He-Man looking axe. Savage He-Man did come with an axe, but it wasn't this one. It was a much, much bigger axe. And a new version of the Power Sword. At least I'm pretty sure it's a new version. Much more classic looking, in my opinion. Your mileage, of course, may vary. So, you know, new head and 3 new weapons there. And another new head. New armor piece. And this could just be like retooled from the Revelation one, but I don't believe it is. I think it's an all new sculpt. And these pieces are new and they also look like they can be removed. He does have a, well, not really a sheath, but, you know, a place where he can put the power sword when he's not using it. The chest, the torso, they look the same. This belt and overlay piece are new pieces. And I do believe both boots are new pieces. Now this piece, of course, is reused. This is a new piece. But yes, I think these are new as well. Now the legs and the crotch piece itself, reuse. Not a big deal. And, you know, like I said, there's a lot of new pieces on this figure. The arms are reused, of course. Because this is just a separate, this is just a piece that will go on and off. So that's cool. And like I said, it looks like these pieces will come off. So you could almost make a classic He-Man out of this by changing the head out and pulling these pads off. Of course, he'd have this loincloth looking thing rather than the fur. But, you know, that's okay. But what leads me to think that these are new is you see the texture here for the cloth. So that's pretty cool. Now let's take a look at his articulation. Well, let's move the camera up a little bit so we can actually see what's going on. He can look up just a little bit. He looks down that far, and of course it's on that dumbbell. Let's see, does he chicken neck? He does chicken neck, so doom, doom, doom. Does he have waggle? He does have some waggle in there. He will do the full exorcist at the shoulders. Now I'm sure these pieces are going to get in the way a little bit, but it will do a full 360 degree rotation at the shoulder, and it comes out to about 90 degrees. Cut at the upper bicep for another 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinless elbow, and it gives you about that much. And the bracer may get in the way a little bit, or the form shield, I don't know what you'd call that thing. But anyway, it gets that much bend without it. 360 degree rotation at the wrist on an in and out hinge, as I stated earlier, and both of them are on in and out hinge. Cut here at where the chest meets the torso, and gives him all kinds of hula action there, and a little twist this way and a little twist that way. And he'll lean back that far, crunch forward that far. Cut at the waist for a 360 degree rotation. At the hips, he will give you that much of the splits. He will kick forward that far and back not very far at all, and that's with outswing or swing out, whatever you want to call it. Cut here at the upper thigh for a 360 degree rotation. Double hinged pinless knee. Gives you that much bend. At the upper shin, a boot cut for another 360 degree rotation. And at the ankle, tilts down that far, tilts up that far, and forward facing pin for rocker. Now let's talk about his accessories again for a minute. As you notice here on this boot, there is a sheath. And this knife goes right in there. It doesn't look like it's in there all the way, but maybe it is, because that fits in there perfectly. This piece, I'm not sure if it's reuse for the forthcoming Battle Armor He-Man or Battle Armor King He-Man or whatever they're calling him. I don't know what they're calling him. But from the pictures I've seen, this piece looks to be reused. I don't know if the knife is going to be the same or the dagger is going to be the same. It may be the same. It may be different. I don't know. But this piece, for sure, looks like it's getting reused on that figure again. Again, on his back, place to store the power sword, or the sword of power, whichever you wish to call it. Oh, that's fist hand. You can't hold it in that one. And then grip hand can hold the more classic looking battle axe. And there you have it, my friends. A look at Viking He-Man and his accessories. Now it's time for my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And let's start things off with a couple of He-Men. And here we go with the Revelations He-Man. And as you can see, the no texture on the boots like the other ones. I mean, there is some texture there, but it's not very cloth looking like the other. Of course, this one does have the fur loincloth. He comes with a shield and a power sword. He did not come with the axe. And let's take a look at this He-Man's power sword, so you can see that they are different. They are about the same length. And although this one looks okay, I really like this one much, much better. This one really screams classic He-Man power sword to me. Personally, that's my opinion. Yours, of course, may vary. And as you can see, he's got the 3 red dots up here. They both have that. The shape of this is different. It's kind of an octagonal shape, where this is more rectangular. This has that H, where this has a kind of a version of the Iron Cross type that they used to have. And then you can see the loincloths and belts are different. You can see where the boots are different. And those bracelets are the same. And he's got his shield on. You can't really see his arm bracer or whatever you want to call it, but there you can see enough of it there to see that they are different. And even the backs of the armor are different. So that's nice that they did, lots of new parts on this guy. Just like Teela and Merman. In fact, this whole wave really had a lot of new parts in it. So Mattel, I guess, is investing more into the Masterverse line, and that's fine with me because I am digging it. And then here we have the Savage He-Man. And as you can see, the differences there in the axes. And this is how he looks up against Revelation Skeletor. Let's see how he weighs in with the rest of the wave. Here he is with Barbarian New Eternia Skeletor. Here we have Revelation Captain of the Guard Teela, which is what I've called her to differentiate her from the other Masterverse Revelation Teela. And here we have him with Revelation Merman. Now, how does he compare up with other lines? Let's take a look. From the Marvel Legends series, making his cameo appearance, we have Stan the Man Lee. From Star Wars The Black Series, we have the Archive Edition 501st Legion Clone Trooper. From G.I. Joe Classified Series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And for another 7-inch figure, we have from McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse line, the 3 Joker killed He-Man. 3 Jokers, the Joker, the Clown. And that, my friends, completes our comparisons. For final thoughts on the Masterverse Masters of the Universe New Eternia Viking He-Man, I really like this figure. I was in doubt at first. I almost didn't order him, but honestly, I wanted a better looking He-Man than we got with Revelation. And my original plan was just to swap, put the extra head on the Revelation He-Man, in which I'll do that in just a minute just to show, but I wanted to show that you can make this one a mostly traditional looking He-Man. You just give him Revelation He-Man's shield, and he already comes with a battle axe, and he has a power sword, and this harness is more classic looking, I mean, the other one is okay with the H on it, but this one has like the cross, more like the cross on it, and plus he gets that boot dagger. Now I will show you my it's a little loose. The harness is a little loose, but that's because I didn't put it in the bottom rungs here. You can put it in there and pull it tighter, but I didn't want to do that because I'm probably going to change this guy back to Viking mode, which is pretty cool. And here we have that Revelation He-Man. Let's see if I can pop his head off. Bonk. I'll take this one off. Set him right there for a minute, or not. And put him on there. That works too. That makes Revelation He-Man a better looking figure, I think. So I may just remove that head and keep this head on him. And then I can restore Viking He-Man to his Viking glory, so to speak. And really the only thing he'll be missing then is the shield. But, we do have that 40th anniversary He-Man on the way. So yeah, I think I'm going to leave that on there. Although the skin tones, well, they're close. Close enough. Here we have Viking He-Man. He's got some, I don't know. He doesn't like to stand up. So I'll get his shoulder pads back on him. But I had to say, I was much more pleased with this figure than I thought I was going to be. I really like this guy. It's cool. In fact, the whole wave really has impressed me. And if this new Eternia aesthetic, well, I mean, it's still the Revelation figure aesthetic, but if this is the direction that they're going with it, I really like it. It's pretty cool. I can't wait to get my hands on one of those Beastmans. Because that Revelation Beastman with no harness is just, I don't know. Who likes a naked Beastman? I don't. Well, that does it for the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or, just help the channel out further. Or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.